don't video a lot of food or us eating, but Pim's done this for me. I think it's special because it's my last day today. Chicken Penang curry, and she just says it's clear soup, but it's full of vegetables and spices. It's not hot or anything, quite simple, and pork. It's got pork in it, very delicious. She says they're like spicy and bland together. I don't think that's bland, I think it's very tasteful. The difference with the way Thais eat, look, Pim, rice, little bit of curry, rice, little bit of curry. Hey darling, wave, darling. Me, no, chuck it all on there. I like my rice covered. Give me your thoughts. How do you like it? See you later, guys. Well, good afternoon, guys. It's soon come round, but unfortunately it's time to go home. Very soon, well, very soon. My flight's early, 10 o'clock in the morning. So we've got to be at Sawanapam by 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6-ish. Got to do the car handover back, the hire car. And then we've got 3.5 hour drive if we don't get any delays. Hopefully we won't get that many at that time of day. Although, as we're getting closer to Bangkok, it is probably going to be Monday morning rush hour. So we'll have to see what happens. Very productive couple of weeks, very productive. Not had a massive break. I had the weekend away with the granddaughter, grandson, grandchildren and son-in-law, which was very nice, but I probably didn't chill out as much as I could have done because I've got a lot of things going on in my head, which don't help, does it? So, yeah, this is it, last afternoon. I'm going to try and get some sleep in a minute. I've just set me alarm for 1 AM. Android sleep app has told me I've got 56 minutes before I need to go to bed. So I thought, right, I'll just pop out, I'll do a quick video, talk about a few bits and bobs. The house that renting here, I've had a good look round it since I've been here. I mean, it's been refurbed to a certain extent, but I've had a good look round, and it's like all the internal walls, all the external walls, everything's like what I assume, I've heard it on the videos, concrete board. Whether it's fibre board, concrete board, whatever. I'll just flip you around and show you what's on the ceiling because it's the same on all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just boarding and then it's just painted. Windows I'm not a fan of. Got the fly screens, they're great. Brown frames make it look dark, and then all this flipping wrought iron work over the outside. Not a fan of that, to be honest. That makes it look dark. But hey, can't complain at the price. Can't complain. Oh God, Pim's been here for just coming up to a year now. I think it was August last year she moved in here. I got her a few bits and bobs, obviously. Got quite a few things herself and that. And she bought this Hisense, is it? I think am I saying that right? The Chinese brand, Hisense. Some of the stuff's really good. She picked up a washing machine, that brand. It's one of the top loader ones, but flipping out, you can get a lot of stuff in it. I ain't being funny. You get a hell of a lot more in them than you can a flipping Western style automatic. Definitely up for them. Brilliant bits of kit. High-end TV she's got, although she's never really used it because she's got no, well, she can connect to internet on her phone, but that costs a fortune. She's got no cable here or anything like that, so the TV's not really been used. So that's virtually new. So anyway, biggest thing, the fridge freezer. Well, it was a built-in freezer, and we're struggling with it a little bit, to be honest, because the ice builds up and you have to keep chipping away at it so that you can shut the door. And obviously in Thailand you get a lot of condensation and that, and the ice builds up quite quickly. It's quite surprising. It wasn't huge, but it was a reasonable size. We went round Lotus in Busan Palm, and they've got a sale on. I says, come on, let's have a look for a fridge freezer, see what they've got. So we had a look, and they got these. Hence one again. There was nothing wrong with the functionality of the one we got. That worked fine. Never had a problem with it working or anything. But this one was like a full size fridge and freezer. But the one they got in was only 14. Is it cubic meters, cubic feet? I don't know how they do fridge freezers. It's going to be feet, and it's not going to be flipping meters for a fridge freezer. Anyway, we're looking at that, and a lad came over and he started talking and that, and I says, is this the only one they do? He says, oh no, they do a bigger one, 18.5 I think it was. Oh right, okay. How much is that? So came back with this price. I think the original one was 14,000 baht. This one was a couple of thousand more expensive. So we were umming and ahhing. I says, how long will it take to get here? He says, 2 days. I says, right, okay. And then he came up and he says, showed us these details of this LG one, which was being sold through Lotus. He says, there's this one, he says, but we don't have it in stock. So we compared the build quality of like the shelves, the plastic trays, everything else, between the LGs they had got there and the Hisense. And you could tell the plastic was thicker, it was stronger, it was more robust. And I was like, well, is that the same size? He says, yeah. He says at 18.5. I says, okay. I says, so how much is that? Well, a couple of thousand baht again, more expensive. So you're looking at just over 20,000 baht. So I thought, right, okay, well that's affordable. It's within my budget, and then we've got a decent fridge freezer, which, to be honest, in Thailand, I think you need. So we were all up for it. We're going to get it. We went to the checkout and everything else, and gave him my card. He says, oh, you put your pin in. So I put my pin in. He says, no, it's not the right number. I says, it is the right number. Oh no, you have to put your password in. He says, excuse me. I says, you don't put passwords in. He says, oh, it's saying here. I says, oh, account. I says, that's account number. So you don't need my account number. All you need is my PIN number. Anyhow, a couple of young lads, obviously, I don't know, part-time, out of school, just left school, don't really know. But anyway, they couldn't get it to work. And I says, look, forget it. I says, I've got somewhere else that knows how to use their card machines. I'm not messing about here. So we left. And Pim says, oh, she says, there's a local appliance place down the road. And it was just down the road. So I said, oh, let's go and have a look then. So he walks in. Said as we were walking in what he wanted, he pointed us in the direction. And we went there, and we looked, and the LG one, the one we wanted, the 18.5, they've got it there, ready to go. hell of a lot cheaper. A hell of a lot cheaper. Right, it was about 2 grand, 2,000 baht cheaper. So Pim says, oh, well, you know, can you do us a deal, blah blah, and anyway, she got another 1,700 baht off the price. So instead of paying 20,000 baht from Lotus, we got this from the guy down the road who was going to deliver within an hour, and he did do, it was within an hour, for 16,000 baht. And since we've been back and bought a few other bits and bobs, not appliances and stuff, just like adapters and things like that, extension leads. It's cheaper on everything. A simple adapter, English to Thai kind of thing. Home Pro, 75 baht. This guy down here, 45 baht. He's going to be getting our customer in future. I know Ryan always says he tries to help out, and Ricky as well. He says the same. Tries to help out using the locals and everything. Give them your trade if you can. I'll definitely be giving them my trade. They're cheaper. The service is good, no problem. Not an issue at all. So, yeah, big up that. I'm always going to be checking out the local stuff rather than going to the big multinational centres. It's opened my eyes a little bit, to be honest. 4,000 baht cheaper for the same product, and it was supposed to be on sale at Lotus as well. So there we go. But anyway, that's that. It's just something I wanted to mention. Anybody else has had similar kind of experiences to that, drop us a comment, let us know. Let's see the best places to buy pretty much anything, everything. I know what I'm beginning to think. I'm quite surprised, to be honest, but yeah, local is best, definitely. So it's been a bit quiet in the house today. Pim's been quiet. I says, what's up with you? Nothing. Obviously, I know what's up with her. I'm going back. That's what's up with her. I've not been over the moon about it myself, to be honest with you, but it's one of those things we've got to do. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3 potential plots in mind. 1 favourite, 1 possibly second favourite, and 1 they've not got back to us with an awful lot of information yet. We still haven't received like a price from them. And Pim sort of says like, well, if you don't give me a price, I'm not going to just make you an offer. She says, oh, I want to know the price first. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to chill out now, relax. Probably won't get round to posting this until I'm back in the UK. Can't see me doing it before I leave, because there's probably a few other bits and bobs I want to add on to it. I mean, might even put a few, I did some Google Earth screenshots and highlighted a few areas and that we're looking at, so I might post some of those. We'll see. So right, that's it guys. Unfortunately, yes, this time tomorrow I will be on my way back to England. Although at the moment it is quite warm, but warm in England means humid and not brilliant. But then it's really, really humid here today. Me and Pim have been red hot. We've got 2 fans blasting on us, and it's still been really hot. But we've not got aircon in the living room. We try not to. We've got it in the bedroom, but we try not to use aircon in the day. We just get by with the fans. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, and got my drone pilot's license, Thailand. I've got the England one before I came here. Wasn't an issue, dead easy. Operator's ID, pilot's license. The Thai one, the broadcasting one, registered. Got to have the insurance in Thailand, third party liability, 1 million Thai baht. Got that sorted. It took me 3 attempts. to get through the pilot's test. I suppose some people say, oh yeah, it's dead easy, blah. But the way the questions are worded and the way the translation's done, it's like, you know when translation isn't right and it comes across and you're like, what does that actually mean? You know, it's sort of saying things, but it doesn't really make any sense. So anyway, on the third attempt, there's like a basic knowledge for drone pilots and that on the website. So I actually got all that up on my tablet while I was on my laptop doing the test, and I could refer to everything. I tried doing it by just taking some notes and things, but no, it goes into the law and acts of parliament and acts of this, and oh god, it just gets so confusing. I was really surprised. So hard compared to the English one, which is dead straightforward. But hey, I've got it. I've got that now for 2 years, but every time I come back to Thailand I have to re-register with the Broadcasting Authority, because they only give you for as long as you're in the country, and you have to state how long you're in the country for and show a copy of your passport with your stamp, your arrival date, so they know when you've arrived. So I haven't got much use out of it. I sent it up the other day down at one of the plots we were looking at, and I thought I'd done enough looking at. I'd flipping forgot everything, it was that long ago, so I ended up flying around an awful lot and not recording anything. But I've sussed it now, so anyway, in the future we'll hopefully have some nice drone footage as well. So that's it, I'm going. Waffled on too long. Catch you all soon. Hopefully we're going to get some good news between now and Christmas. And well, I say now and Christmas, now in December. I'm planning on coming back early December if everything goes to plan. So yeah, that's it. Okay, see you later guys, all the best, cheers, bye. Morning guys, it's the dreaded day, going home day. It's 1:20 AM, I've just showered. I've got for breakfast, I've got massive great big mug of Yorkshire tea and donut. Pim's scoffing her donut now. But Pim has coffee, she's not a tea fan. She likes chocolate for breakfast, but she's run out, so she's not in that. Right, so I'm going to have this, get the bags in the car, and then I'm on my way. Some people say to me, oh, you're going about Thailand, everything's great in Thailand, this is great, this is great. Thailand does have its issues, but on a whole, it's nothing that really bothers me massively. The only thing that really bothers me about coming to Thailand is having to go home again. Looking forward to that day when I come and I don't have to go home again, but that's going to be a while yet, but hey, never mind. But I think things hopefully are heading in the right direction, and yeah, hopefully back December. There we go. Okay, long drive coming up, couple of stops for 7 coffee, filtered coffee in the bags. Have you tried them? Oh, they're good. They are good. I like them. They are like a proper fresh coffee. Really impressive. Really impressive. Right, okay, I'm waffling again. Okay, I'm going to get my tea down, get my donut down, get dressed, and then we'll make way. Okay guys, see you later, bye bye. The worst escalator in the world, official. Good morning, guys. Yeah, that's it. I'm back in the UK, can you tell? I've got a viewing this afternoon on the house. I thought, oh, this morning I'll get up, I'll have a bit of breakfast. Not fully recovered from jet lag flight, etc. But I did sleep fairly well, so that's a bonus. I thought I'd get the patio trimmed a bit, probably get a hedge cut. It's been quite hot here, so things haven't grown like they normally would do, but they've still grown, and I've not been able to do it. So so what's happened today? It's flipping pissing it down. All the time I've been away in Thailand, they've been having a bit of a heat wave, loving it up. Well, my dad said it was even too hot some days to go out for him, but he's in his 80s, so. And in England, we don't have aircon. I don't think my dad's even got any fans. He might have one fan, I'm not sure. But yeah, but now it's pissing it down. So I've looked at the forecast. I'm on nights tonight, by the way, so there won't be much footage coming from me because I'm on nights, never is. Well, I thought, well, I'll have a look because I can get up, maybe do something in the afternoon before I go to work. Forecast is, it's pissing it down all week. Welcome to the UK. God. I flicked onto some UK news on YouTube. I avoid all that when I'm in Thailand, to be honest with you. I looked at it today. God. Get me back to Thailand. That's all I can say. So much stuff with immigration and there's been violence and marches and it ain't good. It ain't good. But hey, there we go. I'm not going to flipping harp on about that. That's England. It's not Thailand. So there we go. So yeah, that's it. I will get around to posting this video along with the other bits from Thailand this afternoon, hopefully. Not massive amounts of editing, just bits and bobs. I don't think I've got huge amounts I need to cut out or say or anything. I'll just pretty much say what I want to say when I want to say it, and if I don't think it's right, I just don't post it. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Back in the UK, it's dull, it's grey, it's cloudy. It's raining. Get me back to Thailand. Oh, God. Okay, guys. So until later, hopefully with some updates going in the right direction. Not holding my hopes up. I've done that too many times in the past and it doesn't usually work out. So let's see what happens. Okay, guys. I will see you later. All right. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.